Welcome. For this deep dive, we're exploring the wisdom of Imam Ibn Taymiyyah.
A truly significant Islamic scholar, yes.
So we've got an article here, basically a collection of his key quotes.
Right.
And our goal, really, is to pull out some actionable insights from his teachings for you.
Okay, sounds good. Well, Ibn Taymiyyah, just for context, he was born way back in 1263 CE in Haran, which is east of Damascus. His life was just dedicated to learning, writing, teaching.
A real scholar's life.
Absolutely. He mastered hadith, that's the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, sayings and actions.
Right.
And tafsir, Quranic interpretation, and fiqh, Islamic law.
So a very solid grounding.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And that informed everything. He often pushed back against religious innovations he saw.
Which probably didn't always make him popular.
Not at all. He was a major political voice, too, and, well, that led to him being imprisoned several times.
I read he wrote a huge amount, even in prison.
Staggering output. Over 300 books, apparently. Many penned behind bars. He passed away in 1328.
And they'd even taken away his writing materials near the end, is that right?
Yes, sadly. A controversial figure then and now, but undeniably influential.
Okay, let's dive into these quotes. First one. Guidance is not attained except with mammer. Knowledge and correct direction is not attained except with patience.
Straight away, that connects knowledge and patience.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it really speaks to, the process of learning. We all want quick answers, but...
Exactly. Knowledge is the starting point, the what. But finding the right path, the how and where, that takes perseverance. Patience.
It's not just about downloading facts. It's about letting them sink in, wrestling with them.
Precisely. Real understanding, that aha moment, it often comes after the struggle, doesn't it? Not instantly. You need patience for that depth.
Okay, that makes sense. Next quote. The quickest answered prayer is the one done in secret for another person.
Now, that's one that might surprise people.
It shifts the focus completely, doesn't it? Away from just asking for ourselves.
It does. It highlights the power of selfless intention. Praying for someone else, genuinely, secretly.
Without expecting anything back.
Right. Ibn Taymiyyah suggests that kind of prayer has a special weight, a quicker path maybe. It definitely makes you reflect on your own prayers,
It really does. Okay, here's another perspective shifter. When someone offends me, I think it's a gift from Allah. He is teaching me humility.
Wow. That's quite the reframe.
Instead of getting upset or defensive,
He sees it as a lesson, an opportunity from Allah to cultivate humility.
it reminds me of the concept of Saber Jamil, beautiful patience.
Exactly. Enduring difficulty with grace. For anyone feeling sort of overwhelmed by friction or negativity.
Which is pretty common.
Yeah. This offers a way to regain a sense of inner control by changing how you view the offense itself. It's not about the other person anymore. It's about your growth.
Turning it inward. Okay, fourth quote. Islam revolves around knowing the truth and acting by it, and that action must be accompanied by patience.
You see that theme again, right?
Yes.
Patience.
Knowledge, action, and patience. It's like a formula.
It really is.
Yeah.
Understand the truth, put it into practice, and then, crucially, persevere with it. Don't give up when it gets hard.
It's not just intellectual assent.
No, it's holistic.
Yeah.
His deep knowledge of hadith really grounded this view. Faith requires understanding, action, and sticking with it.
Consistent effort. Got it. And the last one we have here, what's not done by the permission of Allah will not happen, and what's not done for the sake of Allah will not remain.
This one touches on, bigger themes. Divine will, destiny.
And intention. The second part seems key.
Absolutely. The first part, about Allah's permission, speaks to a larger order, maybe trust in divine planning. But the second part, what's not done for the sake of Allah will not remain.
So the why behind our actions is critical for their lasting impact.
That seems to be the message. Actions driven by ego or status or just fleeting desires. They might happen, but they won't endure. They won't have true substance or legacy.
So it forces you to ask, what's my real motivation here?
Exactly. What are you building? And why?
Okay, so wrapping this up. We've seen Ibn Taymiyyah link knowledge with patience for true guidance.
And the surprising power of selfless, secret prayer.
Reframing offenses not as attacks, but as chances for humility.
Right. And that core cycle.
Yeah.
Knowing the truth, acting on it, and having the patience to keep going.
And finally, the importance of divine will, but also critically, the intention behind our actions for anything to truly last.
These are really profound points. Timeless,
Yeah.
relevant centuries later.
Definitely food for thought.
Yeah.
So maybe the final thing to consider is this. Which one of these ideas really hits home for you right now?
Yeah, which one resonates most?
And perhaps, how could consciously thinking about knowledge, patience, or intention change how you approach things, your own learning, or just navigating the world day to day?
Something to mull over.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.